welcome back to the Live and Amplified Livecast. We're here at CMA Fest Day 1. We have Rick Monroe and the Hitmen. How's it going today?
Great. How you doing, man?
Good. It's taken every ounce of my energy not to call you Bill Monroe.
Yeah, I understand that.
I don't know how often that happens to you, but...
No, I mean, it's funny when people are like, are you relatives? Are you related? I'm like, no. I mean,
yeah. Fair enough.
I'm from Florida. I mean, he's from Kentucky. He's probably related closer to him. That's
fair enough.
Well, like live closer to where you might have been.
You're gonna have to be right on the mic.
Get on the mic.
There you go. Cool. So y'all are in Nashville for CMA Fest. Where are you based out of normally?
We live in Nashville.
Nashville now?
Yeah,
okay.
we do. Yeah. He actually, Alan, who's the bass player, he lives in Kentucky, which that's only a couple hours away. So when we go do stuff, he comes down.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's have everybody introduce themselves. I'm sorry, I meant to do that earlier.
That's all right.
Yeah.
You're fine. I'm Bobby. I'm the guitar player.
No.
I'm Rick Monroe. I'm the singer.
And I'm Alan, the bass player.
I was waiting for you to say, I'm Rick Monroe. I'm the backup guitarist.
Yeah. I am kind of the backup guitarist. The rhythm guitarist. Rhythm. You play lead. You're the lead guitar player.
Fair.
Guitarist.
First chair.
Very fair.
And then the guy that's not here is our drummer, Jason. But that's not important right now.
Yeah.
We've got 3/4 of the Hitmen, or 2/3 of the Hitmen.
2/3 of the Hitmen.
Yeah. So how'd you all come together? How'd you kind of meet?
Well, Bobby'd been out on the road with me when I was doing just Rick Monroe, on the solo stuff, and then we had kind of put a band together. Actually, Alan was kind of funny how he came in.
Yeah, I was working at a factory, and our old drummer said they needed a sub bass player, and I was like, "Well, I can play a bass, but I don't own one." So I had to go rent one for a gig, and then they just couldn't get rid of me after that.
And that was like what, 4 years ago now?
Yeah.
So and then I don't know. We went out and did a tour on the West Coast.
Yeah. Did a whole run, really. That was right before COVID.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And then wound up locking in the drummer after that, because the drummer that we had at the time, things happen, people change, and
We can tell that story if you want.
I don't know.
Well, COVID did a lot of damage to people, except for it helped us get together. But our drummer at the time had a complete psychotic episode and put on a gorilla outfit and terrorized his neighborhood. He did make national news. I was upset because he wasn't wearing a Rick Monroe and a Hitman T-shirt. Although we weren't the Hitmen at the time, but and then we ended up going in after all that. We did a bunch of streaming. Stuck together, and then got into the studio. When we got into the studio, that's where we found Jason, because he came in and started playing drums for us in the studio.
Nice. You touched on something very important there. It's like, COVID did a lot of weird things to a lot of relationships. I lost not like physically lost a lot of friends, but like a lot of people I don't talk to anymore.
Oh yeah, it did a number on all. I mean, on every level.
Yeah.
From emotional, friendships. Different opinions, the shattering of different, it's just like you couldn't say anything. You were going to fracture some situation, which was, which sucks. But for us, it actually gave us time to develop and create new material. So for us, it was a good thing ultimately.
Yeah.
We let a bad thing be a good thing.
Yeah.
It's a perspective.
And you guys been playing together since, 2021-ish?
Well,
as this
band? Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah, with this music. I mean, I've been playing with Rick for probably about 5-6 years now. Alan's been in, 3?
Yeah, I think
not 3.
it was
5.
late 2019.
Yeah, late 2019.
started?
So almost 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
we
don't even know.
Well, 6 years. Yeah,
almost 6-7 years, maybe.
All the math going on
Wow.
right now. It's just like y'all can sit there and pretend like I don't know math. So.
Yeah, I don't know math either. It is a Thursday, right?
Yeah.
So that's all I know.
I literally yesterday I was pulling in and I was like, man, it's really hot out for April, and then I realized it was June.
Yeah.
I was like,
I get that.
yeah, it's one of those things where my brain is so fried anymore.
Oh, and it's going to be. This is just day one. Wait till you get to the end of this.
When I was at CRS, so I was at CRS back in February. At day one, I just drove in from Texas. 12-hour drive.
Did you go right to work?
Right to work. I pulled into town and I went into the hotel where they were having it, the Omni. Yeah, that's what it is. And 20 minutes after I got off the highway, I was like doing my first podcast interview, and I'm like, what did I do to myself?
Yeah. You're just staring at people like, what? You hear like pops and clicks in your head, like, I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough. But we got your brand new, is it an album or an EP?
We have an actual album. Yeah, we actually did. We did a full vinyl of that too.
Nice.
And the coolest thing about the vinyl was we actually had the opportunity to make it completely randomized.
Yeah.
So every single disc out of a limited run are completely different.
That's
so
sick.
so the run we did was limited. So like if you don't buy that one, when we reprint, it's going to all be
different.
Unified.
Now, do you modify the vinyl? Like, you know how bands have been playing with like what the vinyl can do as far as like colors and.
That's what I mean. The colors, all the colors
Yeah.
are completely different. It's so crazy, like
Yeah.
the spectrum of colors that we have.
Gotcha.
Because they said to us, they go, well, you could do a randomized coloring or just the regular black,
gotcha.
and it's the same price. And we're like, because they have all this leftover vinyl,
Yeah.
so they just grab a handful, make
Yeah.
a puck, and so
Fair.
every one of them is different.
When you were saying randomized, I was thinking, for whatever reason in my head, I was like,
track-wise?
the tracks are random. That's fun.
That would be insane. That would be like like all those different masters you'd have to make.
Right?
That actually is a cool idea, though.
It'd just be like, okay, you just label it, whatever, and then it's like whatever, however they get printed on the vinyl, it is.
That'd actually be kind of a cool idea.
Right?
That might be something.
Yeah, you might have hit on something.
You're the pioneer.
But, yeah. So, but the colors are like all of our colors are complete. I mean, and it goes from a translucent orange to like. One person was telling me I have kind of a Pepto-Bismol with brown. And I'm like, ooh, all right, cool.
Sweet. And I'm going to have to go buy one of these vinyls. That's going to be sick.
Yeah, they're cool, and you can get it at rickmonroe.com. There's a little merch thing, and you can get it from us. If you buy them from us, you get them autographed.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, it's distributed, so you can go to all the different outlets. But if you want an autographed one, you get it from us.
Sweet. That's what's up. So the name of the album is Six Gun Soul. Wow, it's only day one.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So you probably haven't even been drinking yet.
No, I tried to make it I was literally had a 24-pack of Lone Star at the house, and I'm like, I should bring this.
You should have.
And then I was like, no, I probably shouldn't drink this week. I probably got. I'm working late every night.
No, you should have. You should have brought it. We would have really appreciated it.
Yeah. Could you imagine? I just had a cooler of Lone Star sitting right here. I wonder how CMA would feel about that.
What are they going to do?
They're all musicians, so it's all good.
Well, they used to. We were just talking. It was funny. The green room used to actually, artist green used to have alcohol.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was like maybe 5 or 6 years ago. Maybe something must have happened.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to look into that.
Right? I'm down with it. But, so you got your new album, Six Gun Soul.
Yep.
It's been out a couple months, or not quite that long.
Probably a month and a half now. Not that long.
Yeah, a month and a half, 2 months.
Yeah.
That's where that math comes into play.
Yeah, see?
Like,
It's so weird because with us, it seems. It's weird because last weekend I was in Los Angeles. The weekend before that we were in Chicago and in Wisconsin. And the weekend, and so everything starts to become. You travel that much, everything becomes a blur. And you're like, oh, I just did that last week. Like that was 2 years ago. You're like, what?
Ooh, So
like me, it's been 6 years. What?
what's going on?
Yeah.
But you guys were just in Chicago. That's my old stomping grounds. Did you get pizza?
Of course we did.
Oh yeah.
Did you get the Italian beef sandwiches?
No, we did not. But yeah, we went to Giordano's. Although I just found out that down the street from my sister-in-law's house, there's a Gino's East in LA.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a Gino's East there.
They've started expanding out. I don't know how the franchises are in comparison. Gino's East is that if I'm going for deep dish, that's where I go.
We just had a Giordano's right by our hotel, so we hit that, which is always good. It's a staple.
But the pizza to try is get the Chicago Tavern style. Like it's not deep dish. It's like
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Actually, that one guy.
Get on the mic.
Oh, that one guy outside the show that we were talking to, or outside the last show that we did in Madison, remember?
Yeah.
The tent, and he walked by and he was telling us, I was taking notes. I think that was one of the ones that he mentioned was doing the Chicago Tavern style.
Yeah.
It's like
it's a whole different
because I'm
He's a New York guy.
So the New York style is more my thing. So when it goes to deep dish, I'm just like, okay, it's weird.
No, I got you.
Yeah.
Actually, down in Waco, we got a place. Wow, when did this become the pizza podcast? But it is what it is.
It just happens.
Yeah. We got a place that's like New York. I'm not going to say it's New York style, but it's very New York-esque.
Yeah, that's fine.
So.
Yeah, it gives you an idea of where it's going or what it's trying to do. You know,
we just went to New York about 2 months ago, and he got to finally have his first New York pizza. So.
Oh yeah.
How was that experience?
It was delicious. I mean, I just hope that we went to the right place because there's like 10,000 pizza places.
The thing about New York and Chicago, there is no right or wrong place. It's all just personal preferences.
Everyone, they're like, no, this is the best place. No, this is the best place. And you're like, whatever. Just keep trying them all.
That's just like your opinion, man.
Yeah, man.
The only best place to go to is Nathan's Hot Dogs. That's the only best place to go to.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Yep.
See?
At least we all agree. Common ground.
Common ground. Yeah.
But so you got the new album out now. Where are you kind of at creatively? Are you focusing on writing new music, recording?
We
shows?
actually already are pretty much like 80% through the new album.
Nice.
We just finished all the lead vocals. We're starting to work on harmony, so we've already been recording. We have a surprise song coming up for summer called Beer Shape, and that'll be coming out I think either late June or early like late this month or like early in July.
Yeah.
We just wanted to throw out one that was kind of a leftover from that album.
Yeah.
But we have so much stuff that we're constantly staying ahead of it.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of, I don't like to think of music as content, but everybody else does. So we have to keep enough content. So we keep a lot of material always kind of in the pipeline.
Yeah. Well, and it's also one of those things, if you ever find yourself in a situation where it's like, dang, we can't get together to record, or like if you get into a situation where somebody has family issues that they need to step away for a little bit, like a few months, you at least got music in the back.
We have a lot in the pipeline, and we can always kind of keep going. And the good thing is with technology, we can do a lot of work actually, even when we're not together. I mean, we liked recording together better. To me, it gives a better feel, but we are able to do it the other way, so it's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. So if anybody wants to check out Six Gun Soul or any of your other music, where's the best place to find you?
RickMonroe.com has everything. And then we have a link tree on there. And then obviously if you go to Spotify, Tidal, Amazon Music, iTunes, it's all in all that stuff. If you want to buy it, we're distributed by Virgin, so it's in every major retailer. And but definitely go to our website and get it because we'll autograph it and you get the vinyl. Super cool.
Sweet.
And you want to say something?
I just wanted you to say the website.
RickMonroe.com. RickMonroe.com. RickMonroe.com.
RickMonroe.com.
3 times to make people remember.
Nice. I dig it. I absolutely. And when you're going to look it up on Spotify, make sure you type in Rick Monroe and the Hitmen.
Yes.
Otherwise, you're going to get your solo.
Get my own solo stuff.
Which is still good. I mean,
Yeah.
But it is funny because it's like I'm like, oh, we kind of both going at the same time.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where I think it needs a little bit of the Hitman in it. But it's like I've had a chance to listen to some of your solo stuff. It's really good too. So.
Yeah. Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah. But once again, I want to thank you all so much. We're running out of time here. I looked at my clock. I was like, we got to wrap this one up.
That went quick.
Appreciate you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us, man.
Enjoy your CMA Fest.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you.
All right. See you.